Heresy is not fun. Heresy is bad. Bad heresy. Oh, you can't be saying things like that. Otherwise, Inquisitor Cupcake will be like Inquisitor Muffin would have to like use a bolt gun. You don't want Inquisitor Cupcake to use a bolt gun. Oh my goodness! Hello! Hello! Hi Aaron! Hi Anthony! How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. And the other Anthony, the rusty Anthony is here. Hi! Oh, how's everyone? Heresy is not fun. We are not followers of Slanesh. No, cupcakes aren't full of Slaneshi badness. No! Slanesh evil. It's good. Think Inquisitor Cupcake is secretly the fifth and most powerful Chaos God, so I can get away with heresy. No! No! Inquisitor Cupcake won't let you get away with heresy, and they're not the fifth most powerful god. They're not the fifth god, and they're not the most powerful god. They're just an Inquisitor. They're just Inquisitor Muffin. They got hypno powers, that's about it. And a bolt gun. Pow pow, pew pew, boom boom. Okay, copy first, share, copy link, paste link. Yeah. Okay, stream is shared on Reddit and Twitch and Blue Sky rather. Yeah, there we go. There you go. Slaanesh is evil. You're Slaanesh in disguise, aren't you? I'm not Slaanesh in disguise. Why would I be? This would be a terrible disguise. I mean, look at me. I'm purple. You stink. I'm not stinking. Why would you say such a thing? No. I'm not stinky. Joe's those cupcakes, which are supposedly demon-like. They're not demon-like at all. Just because, you know, you can't kill a cupcake permanently doesn't mean it's demon-like. Hello, Severin. I'm not stinky, you big old stinker. And Serenity's here. No, don't eat the cupcakes. My tongue hurts. Still evading taxes from the Imperium and stealing Imperial miniatures. Is that something Inquisition's prying eyes? No! No! We are just playing normally. No, I buy my models. I pay my VAT. Oh, goodness. My tongue hurts. My tongue hurts. It hurts every day. My tongue hurts. I got a blister on it. Oh, no, sir. Also, thank you. Head pats. Yeah. Head pats. That is a faulting card today, and I'm here for it. No, you don't be here for it. Just because chat's revolting and disgusting. Slaanesh is a good god because she's a Disney princess. Disney princesses can't be evil whatsoever. Look, to be a princess, you have to be married to a prince, apparently. And Slaanesh isn't married to a prince. No. There you go. There you go. There you go. Head pat. She's getting married to Big E. No, she isn't. And besides, Slaanesh is often referred to as a prince, not a princess. And princes in Disney can be very evil. I've seen those comics and she's dominating him. No! No, what comics? No! Bad. Bad. Get bonked. Wait a minute. Erland, you're getting bonked. You're getting... Where's a bonk? Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk. This comes to whatever form you want to see it as. And I want to see Slaanesh as dead. Deaded. Smash up Slaanesh. Smash up Cinch. Smash them all up. Also, look, Handcam. Rah. 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 How's that light on? That's fine. Rah, 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 rah. Look how messy this has become over time with been using it for Warhammer. So much bits of paint everywhere. Glue lumps. Oh. I meant to paint off stream, but instead I made a mod for Warhammer Total War 3. I didn't mean to. I accidentally made a mod instead of painting.
We now return you to your irregularly scheduled programming.
Your irregularly scheduled programming. Oh, it's true, though. It's true. Look. 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 I actually hurt the back of my hand today. It's right there. I got a wound and it goes because I accidentally smacked it inside of a box. As in a big wooden box, not cardboard, like a big old wooden box with sharp corners. Whacked my hand right into it, I did. What is funny is that Cuptle sounds more English than Cupcon does. Hey, I'm Scottish. I'm Scottish, not English. Cuptle is English. I'm Scottish. I'm Scottish, I am. Wait, that wasn't Scottish at all. I can't do a Scottish accent. I don't know. Is this rake off flesh? Where did I put my rake off flesh? No, it's a shepherd bone. Break our flesh, bum 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 bum. Break our flesh, bum 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 bum. This is you. No, no. No. That's skeleton hard. No, it's bone again. Dawn stuff. Where did I put for flesh colour? I can't find it. Oh, so the comic creator is known as Idiot of the East. Oh, so it's not an official comic. What is funny is that, yeah, no, I've suffered a grievous wound. You've suffered a grievous wound. Why have you suffered a grievous wound? No. And now Commander Cupcake will paint herself blue and lead a rebellion against the English. Nah.
And now Commander Cupcake will paint herself blue and lead a rebellion against English.
I've already stolen that from you, Cuptle. You can't say it now. It's illegal. Can't happen now, I said it. Where did my flesh tone go? I had a flesh tone here. A kind of flesh tone. Off-whitey, weird colour. Goldem and flesh. Skeleton hard. Wait, what's this one if that one's skeleton hard? Please, purple. Oh, Nastrag yellow, I remember you. No. No. Where'd it go? I'm looking. What? Where my skin color? Where did the paint go? Is this it? No, but Aquex shade. No oil. Mechanicus standard grey. No, 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 no. None of these are it. That's fine. I was just stopping by to say hi. My eyes are heavy, knees weak, vomit on my sweaters already. Mum's spaghetti. Oh, okay. Good night, Mal. I hope there's no actual vomit. Administratum grey. Stormhost. Caligar. No oil. Lead belch. Just also, hello, Talan. What are you saying? Are we winning? I'm looking for the paint I'm meant to use. It's gone wandering away somewhere, and I don't know where. Where the hell is it? Okay. It's not here. It's not here. It's not here. Where'd it go? It's over there. Look at my finger pointing. No, you
Add
can't
Rakar
see
flesh to the list of the things she's lost. It will join the plot and all her marbles.
No, I've not lost the plot. I never had the plot. I can't lose what I never had. I did used to have marbles. I can't remember what happened to them. I think we just got rid of them. We're technically not lost. That's white, yeah. No, I found the magnets again. I put them away. No, I put the back off flesh away, did I? I don't know why I would or when I did. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, I found it. The Space Marines were hiding it. The Space Marines were hiding it. They don't want to get painted. For like, well, we do want to get painted, but you're a terrible painter, so we don't want you to do it. Isaac, can you like redo that, please? Just realised the camera's mildly wonky. There we go, that's a bit better. Yeah, it's better. Good, good. I think. I need to be increased slightly. Is that better? Okay, yeah, that's straight now. That's straight. You must find a white to stuff right for your skin tone. Oh my goodness, I have like that is darker than my skin tone. That's crazy. It's a dark elf tone and it's darker than me. You're done. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze. Ah, ah, ah! Spaghetti. Mom's spaghetti. I didn't have pasta today for the first time in a while. Instead, I had a cheeseburger. No, I didn't. I had cheese, chips, and chicken. Jumping. I believe. Wraithbone. Is that what you're looking for? Wraithbone? No, I'm not looking for Wraithbone. These guys are already Wraithbone, I think. Are they Wraithbone? Let me check. Yeah, those guys are already Wraithbone. And you know, they are actually lighter than me. So it's fine. It's fine. Knife. Ah. Models falling over everywhere. Models everywhere, but not a drop to spare. Stop falling over, models! Stop falling over. Okay, arrange them into groups that still need for rake off flesh and groups that don't. This is this guy. So how have you all been? Have you been having an exciting time? Oh. I was meant to paint earlier today, but then I decided, you know what, I would just want to make a quick mod for Warhammer Total War 3. By the time I finished it, it was kind of time to like get food and stuff and get ready for the stream. I was like, oh. If you want to know what the mod was, it made the zombies, clan rats, Skaven interns, orc labourers, goblin labourers, goblin spearmen, goblin swords and shields, night goblins, but not for fanatics. None of the ranged units, and oh yeah, the skeletons. The skeletons, they also got changed, but none of the ones that had bows were all made like massive units, but their stats were slightly lowered and their health was lowered to make up for it. So like there's now 400 zombies in a single unit. It's like, yeah. Why might you ask? So we can... Too many zombies. She's a necromancer. I'm not a necromancer, just crashed the stream, obviously. Wait, my stream's not crashed. My internet says it's fine. Stream is crashed? I'm not a necromancer. It's just YouTube. Oh. And we back. Okay, so it was only for a few of you that it died for then. It's definitely not on my side. It's YouTube side. Guess European servers have an issue just then. Maybe on Firefox, YouTube is purposely slowing down. YouTube? Oh. I'll make a mod to decrease the number of zombies. And will it also increase the health and the stats? Because that's kind of a point of my mod. Make some larger, but make some weaker to make up for the huge numbers in our half. Oh, don't it definitely needs to be black. Yikes. Okay, that seems fine. Ah, my tongue hurt. Drink. Oh, I've not got much of my cola left. Ah. I'm out. My tongue hurts. Having ulcers is not fun. Right on the tip of my tongue. Right on the tip of your tongue. It's hurting me. A painful little tongue. You can also make a mod to lower. I didn't make that mod, it was just online. That's one I downloaded. Technically, I downloaded this mod too, but I didn't really like it, so I changed it. It will also explode Batonia. Well, that's fine. You're the only one who likes Batonia. Most of us like Norska, not Batonia. It makes sense that you'd be the one to explode Batonia, since it would be a bit of a masochist move, which is like what Batonia fans love. The number of people that like Norska is 3 billion. Like half the world's population, and that's only for people that know about Warhammer Total War. You, Conjuror, and Cupcon. What about Cupcake? What about Cupcat and Cupmoth? What about Cuptle? I will never forget the guy on Reddit that posted a meme every day until Norska gets the WeWork and he died of old age. Wait, did he actually die of old age? Or is that just a lie? I prefer Skaven, they are just little guys. He got at 230 days. I don't know, you just assume. Faran, how could you lie to me like that? What about Cupnurgle? There's no such thing as Cupnurgle. And for couplings. Okay, couplings are a thing, but they're very different from Cupnurglings. It's like the thing that keeps the trains together, the carriages. They're couplings. Died of old age. What do you think it means that 100-year-old people just explode? Yeah, you preferred Skaven for just little guys. Skaven are evil. No one likes Skaven. Okay, everyone likes Skaven, but that's because they're overpowered. Oh, by the way, saw the new thing CA posted showing the steed of Slanesh. No, I have not seen it. Post it on the Discord so I can find it easily. Or maybe I can show it on stream. Like, post the link rather. The only revealing Slanesh thing I have, a 300 IQ theory. Wanna hear it? Okay, I'll hear your theory. I'll hear your theory. I would instantly frustrate Slanesh if they brought Skaven to 40k. I don't know how... Oh. I did see someone had a Skaven army for 40k. Sorp converted the Skaven tied box sets into a 40k army. Completely for an Imperial Knight. I think he used them as cultists of chaos. And like the big ones as like things like obliterators or chaos spawn. Like the rat ogres. I think he also gave some last guns are made from like a traitor guard squad. And I think he made Stormfirm and maybe he turned them into Felgors or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what my favourite fantasy faction is. Probably Vampire counts them, to be honest. I don't really play them that much in Total War. But... yeah. I definitely have my favourite aesthetic of all the original races. The next DLC will be Slanesh 3 times. Slanesh, Warriors of Chaos and Demons of Chaos. Oh gosh, that would be stupid. I could see it potentially happening. But no, that's not gonna happen. Be the worst one, Manfred. No, be the best one. Conrad! Conrad von Karstein. Love him. Don't you use the colour 3 times? No. No. By the way, did you post for Demon of Slanesh? Oh, you want me to go to X? To Twitter? Okay. Oh, it's on Twitter, so it's very hard to... Is it only on Twitter? Can I... Wait, copy video address. Oh no, that's not how it works. Okay, I'm going to have to do this. There you go. There's a new Demon of Slanesh. Yeah. There you go. The new Demon Steed. Oh, so while we're here, someone bonked to them for me. Oh, look at the website so much on it today. Scourge of Gaivan, bolts off from the blue. That's a cool model. Oh, look at them. Bergshinder. Oh, look for Old World. Factor report. Discount codes. Oh, speaking of Slanesh, I got my fully painted noise meaning for mail today. Ooh, I paid too much for the one with a guitar. Oh, you paid for a guitar one. No, you should show it on the server.
Website.
No. The guitar ones are fun. We need more of a website. Demon Rifle. No, I meant Demon Mount. Corsairs, Vampires, Battle Sisters, and more of a new Black Library. Oh, look at this. Outdoor Corsairs. We love Corsairs. That's what the army I'm making. Queen of a Rose Throne. Vampires. Oh, look at that model. That's so cool. I love those models. Oh, Forever Chosen. Oh. Oh, for reading. How to use Knives of a Crown. Silly models. Oh. Well, that's it. That's the website done today. 100 USD. You paid 100 USD for it. Oh my goodness. That's like £6 nowadays. Wait, what is 100 USD in pounds now? It's something ridiculous now, isn't it? It's like almost gone 2 to 1 or something stupid. Which is even more annoying that Steam still has like 1 to 1 pricing when it comes to your regional pricing. So it's like $50 or £50. It's like, what? Why? 100 USD in Great British pounds. Yeah, for dollar's really fallen, hasn't it? Yeah. I'm sorry. Okay. Back to painting. But yeah, the guitar ones are amazing. I want some of the guitar. For my Night Lords, I was going to have some guitar. Not some guitar, some noise marines. But since they're now really short range, I decided not to. I also decided I don't want to make 2,000 points of them. I've decided only 1,000 points. Still not sure what I'm going to do for the last 130 points in the list though. It's got one sorcerer. I'm thinking making them Sinch themed. So it's got one sorcerer, 5 Hafforts with 2 last cannons and 2 auto cannons. 1 Legionnaire squad that has the Reaper auto not auto cannon. Oh, what's it called? The minigun thing they've got. 10 Nemesis Claws with a heavy bolter and lots and lots of melee weapons. And a Hell Brute with a plasma cannon and combi bolter. Well, then it's got 130 points spare and I just have no idea what to do with it. I was thinking maybe 10 cultists and a dark commune. Maybe a second Hell Brute. It's kind of difficult because not a lot of things are fit nicely within 130 points. And I could get 5 warp cannons, but I think they don't really benefit from the Mark of Sinch. And 5 raptors. You'd have 40 points spare, which you can't really spend on anything. Again, 5 possessed you wouldn't get any benefit from with a Mark of Sinch. Info there, 125 points. I'll go for a squad of cultists and a bike squad. I guess I could go for like a Lord. But a Lord is like 60 points. That would give. I mean, I could go for a Traitor Guard squad and like a Terminator Sorcerer or something. Oh, I guess I could go for some Blue Horrors, which are like 125 points to 10. Can't get Sangors in the army, which is sad. Unless I convert them into Felagors. And Felagors could work, right? Are there endless spells equivalents? What's endless spells? I don't know that. 135 points is the last cannon predator. But then I'll need to find 5 points somewhere, and that'll be quite difficult. Because I'm trying to make a 1,000 point list to all of my combat patrols. And I guess I could get rid of the Mark of Siege. Oh, what's it called? Not stratagem, for other thing. Don't for upgrades you can give your lord, your hero characters. I've given it a 15-point upgrade, which is... I think it's like every command phase you roll a dice on a 5+, you get 1 free command point. And that's pretty nice, actually. Definitely worth 15 points. I guess a last cannon predator wouldn't be bad with Mark of Siege, would it? The heavy bolts would giving it the heavy bolts would definitely work. Like, what does the army have again? 5 Havocs, 10 Legionnaires. The Legionnaires are mostly anti-infantry. We've got a heavy bolter and the minigun. And they use bolt guns. Nemesis Claws are pretty much anti-everything because they got a flamer and a heavy bolter, but lots of heavy weapons. Melee. Sorcerer is anti-everything. Hellbrute is anti-everything. They cost points and exactly what they sound like. No, there's no equivalent spells then. Equivalent thing to endless spells. Oof, it does show. I just watched my Costa Rica video to show how pretty the picture should be on my TV/monitor. Firefox was lagging as hell, while Opera GX was like, this is fine. Oof. Yeah. That's not great. YouTube hates Firefox because of the uBlock origin. Oh. You can get a unit of chose for 125 points. Do they have good range stats though, for anything? Like, they mostly just have melee equipment. I guess they aren't bad for a Mark of Siege, because you can make them crit on a 5+, and if you give them all combi weapons... No, that's devastating wounds on a combi weapon, isn't it? It's not lethal or sustained. Ugh. And Siege gives you lethal hits. So the two don't mix very well. Maybe it will be best just to get a unit of bikes and then a unit of cultists. Give the bikes melter guns to help with anti-tank stuff. And for the bikes have chainswords, so they'll be good at anti-infantry too. That was useful. Okay, I'm picking up the model. I'm picking it up, it's on the floor. I can reach it. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. So I had to pick it up with my tootsies. Only 15 points flexing enhancements. There's only one enhancement I can get in the army, and that costs 15 points. And it's a very good one. Very good one. Every command phase, roll a dice on a 5+, you get 1 command point. Okay, it's not that great, but it's still decent. Extra command points is great. But in theory, I can go up to 145 points. I mean, I could turn the Havocs into a... I could change the bases and change them into a Legionnaire squad and then split my Legionnaire squad into 2. So I'll have 3 squads of 5. Give each one a book, and 2 of them give laughs cannons, and 1 of them I give a multi-cannon. 2 squads of 5 would be... cost 10 more points. But for Havocs being reduced to Legionnaires would save 35 points. That would give me 25 extra points, which would allow me to go to 155 spare points, and then if I get rid of my enhancements, I could go up to 170 spare points. And that could give me a unit of obliterators. Oh wait, if it got 5 Terminators, I forgot about the Terminators. Yeah, 5 Terminators with a Reaper autocannon. And a couple of chain fists. And the rest armed with power fists. I knew I was missing a unit somewhere in the army. Terminators are also pretty much anti-everything, but mostly, I guess, anti-vehicle and monster there. I can't take a second enhancement because I'm going with a cultist. Well, not the cultist one, do you know, for fanatical whatever one, whatever it's called. Detachment, which gives you access to, which it limits the enhancements to only being, you got 1 for Korn, 1 for Nurgle, 1 for Slanesh and one for Siege, and you have to have the equivalent mark. I want them all to have the mark of Siege, so... I think a Termi Sorcerer is 70 points. That would still give me 60 points spare. Which I guess is either a Traitor Guard squad or Cultist squad. Oh, sorry. Is a Terminator Sorcerer worth it though? Because the Terminator Sorcerer's in melee is kind of meh. Like, it doesn't get many attacks. Its weapon is kind of weak. And its ranged attack is kind of... It's okay. And then I think the only special ability it has is to, you know, reroll your advance or charge or something like that. Which isn't terrible. He's got many much stackers since the psychic phase no longer exists. I guess you can fire a combi bolt and your psychic attack at once. And with a mark of Cinch, you'll be lethal hitting on 5s, and if you're over caster, I think you get sustained hits too, or something like that. So maybe. No, I thought after playing Space Marine 2, I was like, you know what? Maybe running a Cinch army would be pretty fun for Night Lords. Like Night Lords that worship Cinch. Or otherwise being corrupted by Cinch. Also, the Dread Talon one absolutely sucks. For one stratagem, I thought that's a pretty cool stratagem that's very fitting. It's just the worst version of a stratagem that everyone gets because it's a basic stratagem. I was like, wait a minute, everyone already gets that stratagem, but it's not limited and doesn't have any weird effects connected to it. The other one that allows you to instantly bring in a jump pack infantry for own reserves. Yeah, detachment needs updating. There's a lot of detachments that need updating, to be honest. Also, my Night Lord army is going to be mostly built up from the combat patrol we're getting. The combat patrol, because it's in the magazine, the combat patrol magazine, it's got 1 Hellbrute, 5 Havocs, 5 Terminators, 10 Legionnaires, and a dude with a book. And for 2 little followers. I can't remember what they're called. I'm not using him though because he sucks. I don't like him. Dark Apostle or something like that. And then I've got 10 Nemesis Claws already. I'm sad what they did to Yeet Emperor's Children. Brand new army, yet it's the weakest Chaos Space Marines that have a 10th Codex. Are they the weakest? I mean, considering they have to compete with Death Guard. Death Guard seem a bit overpowered right now. World Eaters are decent. They were absolutely... If you were a beginner, World Eaters were very easy to learn to use. And if you're a beginner going up against World Eaters, very, very hard to fight against. If you know what you're doing, World Eaters weren't that great. I say they weren't that great. If you know what you're doing, World Eaters were possible to counter, but they're still very powerful. Nowadays, I think they're fairly balanced. Except Angron needs an upgrade. He's too weak. Right now, for only Chaos Space Marines, that's a weaker of Thousand Suns, but they are on an index. Normal Chaos Space Marines, I think for what... I'm not sure because I've not read the codex, but I have heard that the Emperor's Children don't get access to a lot of the stuff that Death Guard and Khorne get, like, you know, for Predators. I think that was a massive oversight if that's the case. They should get access back to the Predators. Either that, or they should get a rule that gives them access to more of the Chaos Space Marine Codex in the same way that Black Templars get access to the Space Marine Codex. No Forged Fiends to E-Children either. Yeah, okay, yeah, that sucks. I guess that definitely makes them weaker. Because at the moment, I mean, none of the units I'd say are bad. Flawless Blades are pretty good. People do argue that there's no point taking them because there's always just something else you could choose instead. In which case, yeah, it's probably true, but it's still a good, deep, fun unit. It's just that if you're going meta playing, you probably should better off with something else. The two new units seem pretty decent, you know, for baseline unit. And the Norse Marines seem pretty decent too, even if they do have shorter range. But I guess that means that without Predators and Forge Fiends, they will have very, very short range army. Which isn't good. Like, you need to give them some way to fight at range. We do get access to Terminators, I guess. Do we get access to the Hellbrute? I know we get access to a Mauler Fiend. Yeah, they're definitely going to have to release an update. I feel like they have to release an update that gives Emperor's Children access to Forge Fiend Predators. And if they don't have it, Hellbrutes. Everyone else gets access to them. There's no reason they shouldn't get access to them. Nope, no dreads of any kind. Yeah, it seems like a stupidly massive oversight then. Like, allow them to have some variety. And that means they're limited on armor. Yeah, that sucks. And it's like, yeah, they can take demons, but none of their demons have range. It's not like Nurgle and Khorne and Saints, where all of their demons have at least one ranged unit. Like, if you go with Khorne, you can take one of the school cannons if you want to. Or the bloodletters, which are just insane. Yeah. Either give them straight up access to it, or if you're afraid of the detachment rules being too strong with tanks or something, which it might be possible, just give them access to, either give them a new detachment that allows them to take units on the Chaos Space Marine Codex, or just allow them to ally in predators and stuff like that. Because that way they don't get to benefit from the detachment rule. As you can probably guess, I don't know what the detachment rules are. I've not really looked at the Emperor's Children Codex very much. I've looked at some of the units and so on, and I've been like, okay, yeah, the units are pretty good that they've gotten. I like them. They're not bad at all. I'd say the worst unit in total is probably for Flawless Blade, just because anything it can do, another unit can probably do better for the similar points cost. But again, if you're not playing a meta, that doesn't really matter. Meta matter. Chaos Space Marines. What would you? Well, yeah, you definitely need to give them things like... What about Land Raiders? Can they take a Land Raider at the very least? I'm guessing the answer is probably yes, because I'm remembering the Land Raiders in their promotional material. Okay, this needs fixing because it fell off its base. Yeah, we can take Land Raiders. Oh, that's nice. But they are very expensive, so in smaller games, you'll probably not see them. Do they also get 4 shots on the Emperor's Children Land Raiders, or is that just a World Eater Land Raider gets in ridiculous number of shots? Like they get 4 Twin Link shots on each. Is it 4 Twin Link? Can a normal Chaos Space Marine Land Raider get that many shots? I'm checking. I'm checking. Land Raider, Chaos Space Marine Land Raider, Chaos Land Raider. Yeah, they only get 2 shots on their soul shots of last cannons. Two per side, 4 shots of the last cannons. So it's not like, I swear the World Eater one has like 4 shots per per side. Fulgrim is also cool. It is better to take 2 Mauler Fiends over him. I've heard different things about Fulgrim. I've heard some people say it's absolutely amazing. I mean, to be fair, I don't like that Epic Heroes are just so much better than other things. Like saying it's better to take 2 of a unit over another one doesn't mean that the other unit is bad. If you know what I mean. But it's... I'd have to look at the Emperor's Children Codex. Actually, wait a minute. I can probably look at it on my some of the stuff on my phone. I'm gonna look at some of the stuff on my phone. Okay. Create list. Chaos. Emperor's Children. Where are they? Here we go. Epic Hero. Let's look at Fulgrim. He's got toughness 11, a 2+ save, 16 wounds. He's basically keeper secrets. He is a missile that does nothing for his army. Oh. He does have a ranged attack. 6 attacks at range. Strength 8, AP -2, damage 2. Hi, Tony the Tanuki. How you doing? And he gets sustained hits with his ranged attack. That's pretty cool. Combat, he has 6 extra attacks at strength 6, AP -1, damage 1. 6. He can use 6 attacks, strength 14, AP -3, damage 6+. That's insane. Sweeping attack is 12, or gets sustained hits. Invulnerable save 4+, demonic poisons. In your shooting and fight phase, after this model has finished making its attack, select 1 unit hit. Until the end of a battle, that enemy unit is poisoned. At the start of each command phase, roll a d6. For each poisoned unit, on a 4+, it suffers d3 more. That's painful. You have 2 last cannon arrays. I swear I saw the last... Maybe it was a false leak then, if they get 4 shots per Soulstorm of the World Eaters. Oh, he's got abilities. Beguiling Form. Each time a model makes an attack that targets this unit, subtract 1 from it. Gets fight first, or it can have an aura. Prevents enemy units falling back. Hey, it's not terrible. Vehicle, Mauler Fiend, 10 wounds, 3+10 toughness, 3+ save, 12 wounds, 5+ invulnerable save, 6 attacks, 3+, and 14 AP -2. Hit some freeze. I mean, okay, 2 Mauler Fiend. How expensive is he? He's 385 points. Yeah, I can see why 2 Mauler Fiends is better than him. I don't like Angron and what's his face? Mobius. Not Mobius. What is he called? The stupid Nurgle Demon Prince. They have auras that benefit for army. But Angron still sucks right now. Let's look at the Demon Prince of Slaanesh. No, keep our secrets. Wait. Where to keep your secrets? I don't know what keep your secrets looks like. I'm sorry. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I can definitely see why I take 2 Marlafines over him. Although I wouldn't say he's bad. His poison and his ability to fight first. It's pretty decent. But yeah, but I would say the lack of predators and stuff like that is what hurts them most, personally. Like if I was an Emperor's Children player, I'd be like really upset about that. Especially since the Emperor's Children before getting a codex, the way you played for wasn't official rules for playing Emperor's Children using the Chaos Space Marine codex. Which means a lot of people who played Emperor's Children would have predators and hell brutes and stuff. And they'll now be unable to use them for Emperor's Children army. Which honestly absolutely sucks. Okay, I'm gonna go for... metal. No, I'll go for Gullum and Flesh. Is it Gullum and Flesh that I use? No, Skeleton Hard. Skeleton Hard. That's the one I use. Yeah. Yep. So I do hope Games Workshop releases an update saying, hey, here's a thing that Emperor's Children can now use tanks. Can now use predators and hell boots and the Chaos Space Marine Codex. Or just like give them a new data sheet. Either or would be fine for me. That I'm shaking up for paints. Okay. Skeleton Hard. Skeleton Hard would be a very good paint for, you know, making coffee stained stuff. It just reminds me of, you know, when you want to make paper look old, like for a project for school. You'd get some coffee and stain it. Deep your tone, yeah. Good old sepia tone. I had to be too careful with it. It barely been noticed on for black. There we go. Yeah, see, look at that. It actually feels like I'm making progress now. I'm not just going back over myself and correcting my mistakes. goodness. Who are you and what have you done with Conjuror? I mean, 15 points. It costs 70 points for Chaos Terminator, doesn't it? Sorcerer. I only knows how you're doing. We're painting. We're actually making progress today. It's marvelous. It's remarkable. It's impossible. I am noticing an issue back here. It's fine. I don't care enough to fix it. I wonder, should I go over the skin in this colour? Maybe some of them, because like this definitely gives them a darker skin tone. Yeah. I want some of them to have a darker skin tone, some of them to have a lighter skin tone. Represent the different places they originally come from. Oh gosh, I never painted this guy's toes black. That's fine. Don't need to. Not for a moment. I can do it later. And for neophytes, there's a lot of areas I realised I should have probably painted black better than I did. $80 points to Terminator Sorcerer. Ooh, so that only leaves me 50 points left. I think the only thing I could buy for 50 points is the cultist. I guess I could have fun trying to make a cultist unit for Night Lords. Like for Saint worshipping Night Lords especially. I need to see the lore for Warhammer. I don't know anything. Oh, the lore for Warhammer. People say it's really cool. It is kind of cool. If you don't mind grim dark stuff and grim dirt, as they say, the lore is cool. I think the best thing to do, though, is always take it with a grain of salt, because there's 3 things to do with the lore. 1, none of it's exactly true. Everything you see from the lore is not meant to be 100% true. It's always like propaganda, effectively. It's someone's propaganda, effectively. Or someone's point of view, which is often warped. Second is, oh, it's been edited by somebody to give you a different perspective. Hi, Nick the Salamander. But this is partly just because the people who made Warhammer, they keep liking to go back and changing for lore and stuff. So for like, nothing that we've actually written in the past is necessarily not canon anymore. Someone did write that. It's just that as far as what we know of the 40k universe, it's now no longer true. Lore is misstellings, propaganda, and otherwise slightly twisted. Yeah. Second thing is most of it's satire and inspired by other things. A lot of it's inspired by and loosely based on real life stuff, such as my Black Templars here are inspired by the Knights Templar, but also quite heavily inspired by Monty Python and the Holy Grail film. A lot of boring stuff, yeah. A lot of it's very much satire and making fun of the stuff that it is part of. And a lot of the time it just likes to go over the top purposely because it's fun to go over the top. Like, the more you think about Warhammer lore, the less sense it actually makes. To be honest. But it's not meant to make sense. At least not to modern day people anyway. Hi, Tony. How you doing? Black Templars are inspired by word bearers. No, they're not. They're not. It's lies. It's lies. If you ever see anything and you think, hey, that sounds familiar, it probably is. Yeah. Tyranids are heavily inspired by the alien from Alien. You know, the film series. And my favourite part is when you get something where Warhammer was inspired by something, but that franchise continued and got inspired by Warhammer. And then you just get the two of them inspired by one another in circles. IOS, hello! No, word bearers are evil. They're Space Marines, right? That first said the Emperor's a god. Although they didn't first say it, but they believed it. Except then they ended up falling in with the Chaos gods. Demons and stuff. Black Templar, on the other hand, also believe the Emperor's a god, but they're good. They're good boys. Black Templar are good boys who would never hurt a fly. This isn't meant to be painted this colour, but whatever, I'm doing it. Would never be inspired by chaos. Oh wow, somebody made a cosplay of an Adeptus Sororitas in Monster Hunter Wilds and it looks pretty good. Oh, does it use a rose guy? The Lala Barina. A little bit. But that one looks a bit sistery of Bachelor. You're doing pretty good today. Hope your day's going well. Yes, it is. Thank you. I'm glad your day is pretty good too. The Black Templars kicked you. That's because your dog was a heretic, Talan. Don't raise your dog to be a heretic and maybe the Black Templars won't have to kick it. I hate that right now. That's the kind of logic people have for stuff. Oh, it's horrible. It's like, this person did this. It's like, they only did that because you're evil. Very evil. You deserved it. Classic British response. Look, it never happened. And if it did happen, it wasn't as bad as you say. And even if it was, they deserved it. Black Templars are basically world eaters and word bearers mixed together. No, they're not. They're better than both of them combined. Do you know more of Starship Troopers? Arachnids basically fell into a blend of other Tyranids, with a whole stripping planets bare for biomass. I think is unique Tyranid. I think other alien species have also had that, you know, in various sci-fi over history. I think Starship Troopers bugs don't predate Warhammer and Tyranids though. I might be wrong, but I think they came after Games Workshop's Tyranids. I kicked the Black Templar. It was glorious. I've ever Black Templar ripped your leg off. What uses more high-end armor? Or uses more high-end armor for the Sister of Battle cosplay? If Black Templars are better than World Bearers and World Eaters, why haven't they won? They win all the time! Ah! Starship Troopers was a book. I know it was a book. Before it was a movie. I don't know how old the book is though. Not as old as your mum. Ooh, I mean, it's true. It's true. My mother has existed since time immemorial. Gandalf the Wise is Gandalf. Silly little fool compared to my mother and her amazing wisdom that she has gathered through the ages. The movie from the 90s and Tyranids are like 2000s. Are you sure the Tyranids are 2000s? I swear the Tyranids are from the 90s. BRB going to restart. Bye bye, Ireland! I'm gonna have to look up the first Tyranid now. First Tyranid. Tyranids. Ba 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 ba. Wikipedia. Tyranids when? Tyranids introduced. There we go. The Tyranids first appeared in 1990. They looked very different to what they do now. Gene Stealers were introduced in the 1980s with Space Hulk. The first recognizable incarnation of a Tyranid warrior was in the 1990s. Oh, pick up a Space Guitar Marine in the Warhammer. Oh, that's a cool Marine. That is a cool model. I really love that model. Also, I've not reacted to the fact I was turned into a cat, have I? I'm back! Starship Troopers. When did the book first come out? The film was from 1997, long after the Tyranids first were introduced. Okay, the book was from 1959. Okay. Yeah. Ow, 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 ow. Hi, back. I'm Cupcake Conjuror. Ow. The film did make a lot of changes. The development of the film began in 1991, so that's 1 year after the Tyranid warriors were first introduced. And about... when did Space Hulk first get released? Board game. 1989. So that was 2 years after the Space Hulk board game. Yeah. The director only read like the first chapter of a book and told someone else to summarize the rest for him. Makes sense, the book kind of is meh, to be honest, personally. Yeah, the books in the film are much more like Tyranids. Like, they don't look very much like Tyranids, if I'm honest, but the way they behave is much more like Tyranids compared to the book. That is notoriously true. I'm back. Has she made any progress? Yeah, we've done this guy. And this guy. And like this guy. And like this guy. I've touched up 7 other dudes. Oh, that sounds bad, touching up 7 other dudes. No, we've touched up the paint on 7 other dudes. Also, I've been doing this guy. Yeah, see, I've been making progress. I love how the Tyranids arachnids. Tyranid look comes full circle, and I've seen arachnid colour scheme Tyranid models and they look sick. Oh. Oh, have you seen a game called Buggos? It's heavily inspired by Starship Troopers, and it's where you play as the bugs. And honestly, it's absolutely amazing. Makes me kind of want a Command and Conquer style game though with it, where you got 2 different ways of playing the game. Or where each race has their own unique way of playing the game with a unique, not just mechanics, but like completely unique gameplay. Try to dry brush some mush up at your bone on that because that's a bit too dark. Yeah, it's fine. I can always go back over them. You should play StarCraft. Ooh, get Cupcat said no. Evil. If someone could be kind enough to do Cupcat, I would be grateful for eternity. What happened to all your sprinkles, IRS? Oh, you didn't capitalize for... Oh, you didn't do an act. IRS. Yawning. I know, I'm gonna do this guy. There we go. I lost them, gamble. You lost them in the gamble. Oh no. The Gamba Mines claims another target. Hugs do work. Watch this. Hug at. There you go. See, watch this. Where's my character? There she is. She's going. Just find it. Oh, there you go. Big hug to Anthony. See, it does work. Hi, Kale. How you doing? Big love heart to you. YouTube ain't my preferred reason on why iOS has no sprinkles. It did. Oh, wait a minute. Sarah didn't. There you go. Sarah didn't send an emote. And emotes don't always get sent by YouTube. I have to manually accept them. Yeah, see, hugs work. Gone. Yeah. Yeah. I just got a bunch of stuff in my mouth. Bunch of fist paint. I said he was cosplaying a certain Irish organisation. No! Ban Anthony! No, ban Anthony! The Cranberries will be very upset at you. If you don't know, the Cranberries made a song called Zombie, and it's an amazing song. But it's all about the troubles. Which is a very silly name for a conflict. But it's a name we've got, I guess. That's enough model. I'm back there for being done. You're not allowed to like those guys. It's illegal. Can we appreciate in Harry Potter the Irish guy? No. No, we can't appreciate it. That is a very racist thing. Not allowed to appreciate anything from Harry Potter. It's all bad. The main story was stolen from a different British author who also had a BBC TV series. Oh, big head jump scare. Big head! I can't help having a big head. Yeah. But yeah, let's not talk about that sort of stuff, please. I'm not sure YouTube entirely likes it, and it's not very good anyway. Probably not if it's sensitive for first time. No, YouTube doesn't like stuff being... Sometimes YouTube will penalise you for stuff being mentioned too much in chat, even if it's not banned words. Like, if we talk a lot about G-U-W-N... No, G-U-N, not W. Covey, D, 19. YouTube starts getting very upset at you with its, and will give you less impressions. I'm like, no. There are certain controversial topics where none of the words are banned, but it will certainly have YouTube effectively shadow ban you for them. Anytime I get to rag on her for being British, I will, but being British... Actually, no, being British right now absolutely sucks. Oh, goodness. Our government's turning evil. Our government's turning evil. You're old. We want to kill you. You're disabled. We want to hit you. You're a woman. I don't like you anymore. Oh my goodness, I'm too onto politics right now. Don't fall off your base. I can feel you wanting to fall off your base. British aren't real, so we're good. But I'm British! I'm British! "1984 is manifesting. 1984 is manifesting." No, it's more like 1939's manifesting right now. Oh no. Back! Hi! Also, was that 2 jackpots in a row from Severin and Erland? Oh my goodness.
Anthony and I just hit back-to-back jackpots.
No, that's Erland, not you. Not Anthony, sorry. It was Severin and Erland winning jackpots. iOS is now trying to get for jackpot. What is it? What you get in 7? 7? 7! Woo! That's not a jackpot, but it's still a good win. Yeah, you doubled your money. The slots are being kind right now, apparently. Although maybe it's already over. Maybe their kindness has been used up and they're just filled with hate now. Ow. That was, you used up all your money, just all your sprinkles just for Yeet. Also, you did lose both of. I did warn you, maybe they're now just filled with hate. Ow! Okay, it wasn't all your money. You had enough for a second Yeet. Don't say worth. Don't encourage the yeeting at me. Hi, Night Parade. How you doing? Nom 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 nom. So we're doing this. Oh wait, no, you're not wasting away all your jackpot. You got some more gold again. You got another victory. That's a 4 times. Oh my goodness, they were doing this just. Winning so much. Ow! Give up off my head. How much is a Yeet? Oh my goodness. You have 65 sprinkles left. So I'm guessing for like 50 each or something like that. Or did you have 290 before? In which case maybe for 75 each. I can't remember the price I gave them. But she seriously considering changing the cost. I mean, only slightly considering it. I mean, the fact that someone with not out many sprinkles can yeet me 3 times is pretty fun and allows everybody to get in on the fun. And that's pretty enough. This guy has 4 grenades on his back. If you manage to kill him, he's just gotta go boom. It's like, don't shoot that one guy in the middle. Why? It's got enough explosives on him that we're all gonna die, but he's still on the other side of a battlefield. I know. Keep iOS 10 sprinkles. Oh no. Ow! That was a big old box. Why am I eye? Look here, I'm wearing glasses. Oh my goodness, we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them today. So far. I still got an hour and 12 minutes left of stream. Oh. But yeah. Oh yeah, the modern made today. Honestly, it's pretty good. I like it.
Most accomplished stream ever, oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Actually, I think the streams when we were making for Stern Guard or painting for Stern Guard, we did a bit better in terms of just how much we got done. That being said, we're only doing 5 Space Marines. So we could get quite a bit done on each one. With this one, we're trying to do 10 in a method I'm not very used to. Not 10, 21 of them. So 4 times the number. It's very, very intimidating painting that many models in a method you're not used to. Being said, my old method was very time consuming. Well, there we go. What do I want to do next? You. I gotta sneeze. I gotta sneeze. Where's my tissue? Ah. 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 Oh goodness, no one's up for any heresy. Also, splash me. Splash me. Oh goodness, hay fever.
Bless you.
I've not taken a medication today, that reminds me. I've also not had my calcium tablet. You are not for heresy, Erland. I got some baconese. I got some baconese. It's not called baconese. I just always read it as baconese. Like, do you know mayonnaise, but with bits of bacon inside? It's not very nice. Yeah, it has been warmer today after a bunch of cold and wetter weather. So, makes sense. Oh no, I accidentally got the paint on that thing. Okay, I'm gonna have to like clean my brush for a little bit. Oh yeah, my mod. I like my little mod. Just increasing the unit size for armies that, you know, are units that you expect to come at you in a horde, but for horde not to be that dangerous. It might be worthwhile putting on for workshop, I'm not sure. There we go. I never wanted this. I never wanted to unleash my Legos upon the floor, but you betrayed me. You betrayed all of us. You stole powers from the gods and you lied to your followers. This kitchen. This kitchen. Why kitchen? Also, I stole no powers from the gods. They were freely given. As if they know how to freely give me power. If anything, if a Chaos God stole powers from me, I mean, I'm definitely not some sort of Chaos God.
Let the pans fall, the pots boil, the ovens sunder. Though it may take the last of my filling, I will have my vengeance. Let the bakery burn.
No, don't have a bakery burn! A bakery is where the cupcakes live in harmony and peace. Remember, you're amazing. Take care of yourself. Don't forget to hydrate, eat, and stay healthy. Is that a something that a Chaos God would remind you to do? No. That's something, honestly, the Greater Good would remind you to do, but, you know. My Templars would remind you to do that too. Stay healthy. Stay in school. Eat spaghetti. Not just mom's spaghetti. Yeah, I can't really do an airbrush. I don't really have enough room at my desk for an airbrush setup. And I already have enough issue just getting spaghetti on my screens and my monitors. Spaghetti sauce, sorry, when I like eat spaghetti, let alone airbrush stuff everywhere. I only had one chance at success. You will not seize it when I will. It is music. So let this be war. From the tops of a fridge to the hardwood floors, let icing melt, let sprinkles fall. So it takes. Nah. No. No. Only Huggles. Yeah, but it's Inquisitor Muffin, so we must do the opposite since we are chaos. No, we aren't chaos. We aren't chaos. Inquisitor Muffin said no heresy. You're not allowed to be heretical, or Inquisitor Muffin will shoot ya. He will shoot you with his bolt pistol. Going pow, pow, pow. Now, you will be pale. You will be normal. Not normal. You'll be tanned. You'll be pale. You'll be darker skin tone. You'll be darker skin tone. You'll be pale. And you'll be tanned. Yeah, that's how it's gonna go. It goes darker, pale, tanned, darker, pale, tanned. Yeah. There's only war, even love is war. No, love. Okay, love is war.
You may be an Inquisitor, but we are chaos, and we are Legion.
Time to get out of the banhammer. Okay, how do I do this? Click. Channel activity. Go to channel. Place in report. Remove. Hide user. Hide user on this channel. Oh. Oh. I can hide you all. Never mind how many of you are. The Legion is not enough. But it takes the last of my frosting. I will save this bakery feed once more. And if I can't save it from your failures, Conjuror, then I'll let the bakery burn. No, I don't have any failures. I'm amazing. Remember that. I'm a good little cupcake. I've done nothing bad to anybody. Being British is a bug. It's a feature, not a failure. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Look, without the British, you wouldn't have Fallout 4. or Fallout 3, or New Vegas. So, or Doctor Who. You better be good. iOS is coming out of a full speech. Me and Erland having to concoct the perfect TTS version. There's no such thing as a perfect TTS version because it's all evil. So bad. If British didn't exist, who would we make fun of? Look. You can make fun of British food, but it's still better than American food. If for no other reason than American food is filled with fructose, high fructose corn syrup and stuff like that. You're not real because you're British, and as we have established, the British aren't real. I'm real! I'm Cupcake Conjuror. You can't gaslight me into not being real. At least we put spices that we steal into the food. You're British, dear. Still waiting for the upside of having Britain. Warhammer! Warhammer is British! Warhammer itself is British. And you love Warhammer, so you love Britain. All your models are made in Britain. Yeah. Don't badmouth my delicious, delicious poison. No, your food is poison and it's not delicious. I've been to America. I've had American food. It almost killed me. But I can say I have tried it. American food industry dying is the only thing worth living for. What do you mean you're still waiting for upside? Warhammer is amazing. I will not accept that not being an upside of having Britain. Rowan Atkinson, Monty Python, Blackadder goes for Sir Stephen, Sir Ian McKellen, Patrick Stewart, Sean Bean, they're all British. You love them. You can't have a world without them because they're amazing. Okay, maybe it can, but we still make the world a better place. And Sir David Attenborough. Look, there you go. Tom Hiddleston. Loki. Okay, we found one thing for Blackadder. Blackadder is great. What does not kill you makes you stronger. No, what doesn't kill you puts you in incredible debt because you had to go to hospital and now you're bankrupt. Oh, every time I hear about somebody like getting $1 million bill from the hospital, I'm like, what the heck? That's because you're weak, we eat poison and we get fat of it. I'm not weak though. I'm the average strength in Britain for a woman, and that is being able to lift 100 kilograms with one hand for at least 15 minutes and walk a mile with it. And that's because we eat healthy
America
food.
over there eating like they don't pay for healthcare.
Okay. Monty Python sucks off. It's like, take it back. Spam. Spam, 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 spam. Monty, I'm in debt because of Warhammer, so that's a good thing. Good thing. America over here. That is the trick. I don't. Other things on Britain include Terry Pratchett. That's okay, I guess. Trains. That's good. Tanks. Very nice. Sandwiches. Sandwiches. Yay! Everyone loves sandwiches. Cucumber sandwich. Best sandwich ever invented, except cucumber contains cucumbertin and it's, you know, very bad. And Mr. Bean. Yeah, Mr. Bean. Everyone loves him. Everyone loves Mr. Bean. He's a lovely little guy. He's Mr. Bean. He's filled with cheese and filled with peas. Germans made gas masks and gas, so hey, a good, the cool looking gas mask though was British. Britain made bulletproof glass. It was basically just laminated glass. Oh, so it was a British guy that made the computer. And another British guy made the internet. Okay, I apologise. We went too far. Never mind. I apologise for these things that my country has done to the world. The computer and the internet. Both mistakes. If it were real, Red Dwarf would be my favourite British thing. Red Dwarf's pretty cool. We purposely Americanised parts of Red Dwarf to try and make it more appeal to a wide audience. Like apparently Lister purposely says sneakers instead of trainers because Americans understand the word sneaker but not trainer. Okay, what else is good from Doctor Who? Doctor Who is British. Lord of the Rings! We got Lord of the Rings as well. There you go. Okay, it was filmed in New Zealand though. You know, you want to know a country that's not useful, Remain. Dan's not here. And he'll probably agree with you because that's just a way to run us. Iron Maiden. Is Iron Maiden British? I don't know much about Iron Maiden. If you like For Office, that was originally British. Every time I want to make fun of a rat, he's not here. Yes, because he's got like an amazing defenses mechanism, which is he recognizes when people want to make fun of him, so he's not around for that. Honestly, it's pretty impressive. You double checked. Oh! God, ow! That's a big old yeet to my face. Okay, you're tanned. So you also don't want... What do you want it on? Yeah. Yeah, that skin colour doesn't look very natural. Yeah, you want Gutterman flesh on top of that. Yeah, so you don't want Gutterman flesh there. Dan. Who's Dan? I do mean Dawn. Hello, Sohony Rose. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. India. There we go. Okay, but this one's darker skinned. How is the painting going? Ah, Talans are now here. The painting's going well. We've only got these 6 left to paint. The rest of them are finished. I'm joking, we're not finished. We've been painting the fabrics on them and the leathers. And we've gone through most of them now, actually. They're actually being relatively productive today because we're just doing contrast. I've also touched up the paint on 6 other models. That's really good. And I'm going to go through with Gullum and Flesh on the leather area, so I want it darker. Okay, your skin's meant to be darker, so let's give you the skeleton hard on your skin.
Cupcakes do not say such things.
She's being very productive, unnaturally so. I think she's being subsumed by some sort of entity. Okay, now we need to find the word that triggered it. Oh, entity. There you go. Oh, this is the guy with this upside down holster. Oops. Forgot about you.
Cupcakes do not say such things.
Talan's just being bad now. Poorly behaved Talan. It's a TIT part that makes it worse. That makes it, you know, not come on.
Expecto Petroleum.
Petroleum. Expecto Petroleum. Rawr. I was going to go with Mimic, but then Entity could be anything. Yeah. Some sort of unnatural presence. There we go. American Wizardry 101, Expecto Petroleum.
American Wizardry 101, Extracto Petroleum.
Didn't Conjure is a shapeshifter? I mean, technically, yes. I can be a shapeshifter. I'm a cupcake. I can be any shape I want to be. Whether it's humanoid, wormanoid, kitty cat shaped.
Eggs Benedict.
Moderation. How is that not on the list? Okay, it isn't on the list.
Remember the Tyrannid GFS?
For Tyrannid GFS Girlfriend Simulator. I do not remember that. No immense restraint I'm showing. No, it's on the list now. I've already put it on the list. Don't worry about it. Never forget the Tyrannid waifus. I try to forget the best I can, but you two keep reminding me. Really, that went through. I'm surprised. For the shapeshifter as a cinch model. I'm not cinch. That's not for shapeshifter. That's a changeling. The changeling is different. Merlin is a shapeshifter. If those 4 seconds it took you to add a word to the list, I could have done stuff. No, you couldn't have. The delay between you sending it and Cuptle reading it would have been enough. But Merlin wicks for cinch. No, it doesn't. Merlin, it was the Emperor. And don't forget, the Emperor himself's a shapeshifter. It appeared as a woman before.
Bombardment.
Bum boom. Bum, bu- 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 What did you say? You're cleaning your keyboard. Well, clicked into stream.
Oh really, you're not Sage Cupcon, or should I say Cupcake Conjuror Sage?
Oh really, you're not? Wait, how did you read the CH different from the first one? I'm Cupcake Conjuror. The CH is just meaning channel. Yippee!
Yippee.
Yeah.
Remember the fact that there is a dinosaur in Warhammer 40k that has atomic breath.
Yeah, there probably are dinosaurs in Warhammer 40k with atomic breath. I would not be
We
surprised.
worship Siege.
We don't worship saints. We worship nobody here. We're not a cult. Any and all cults we have and are part of are parts of video games and nothing more. Not to be taken seriously. There we go. Another one. Only a cult would say but not a cult. No, that's not true. Everyone who's not a cult would say that. Sounds cool. I remember the basement. Oh, it's no basement. Look, you're all there. You're all there around where I am. Oh snap, cult's mentioned. It's cult tax time. I swear. This comes around faster every month. Okay, tax time. Give me some money. Give me some money. Tax time. Tax time. You have to pay me for tax because I'm British and we love our taxes. You can't be near cult, so you might skip into your alt self. Itchy head. Yeah. But do we get representation? Yes. You get to be part of any votes I hold on the channel. Or on the Discord. If you want to be. Unless I do for members only votes, in which case only members can be part of those votes. Which is still better than nothing. Yeah. Oh, ATF. I thought it said ALT, not ATF. Oops. Yawn.
What is the reason that the Imperium of Man is xenophobics? Because they're not xenophiles.
That's a terrible joke. Or if it wasn't a joke and you're just asking for actual reason, it's because the Imperium of Man, after the fall of the human empire, the Dark Age of technology, a lot of humans are persecuted by aliens. They have been conquered by aliens, killed by them for whatever reason, or, you know, interned by them. This develops a lot of hatred for the Xenos amongst the humans and distrust of them, especially since some of these races are ones that humans had ancient pacts with. So humans began to distrust their once allies and aliens in general. And decided the best way you do deal with something you don't trust is just to kill it. In part also because the Emperor himself didn't really trust the aliens and wanted to get rid of them. Partly because he was aware of some very dangerous aliens. Such as the Eldar, the Necrons, and the Catan, and stuff like that, that could wipe out humanity if humanity wasn't unified, wasn't actively trying to destroy them. And then you got things like the orcs, where the population is not kept under control. They could become too big and powerful to handle, which was somewhat proven in the War of the Beast after the Horus Heresy. He may have also been aware of the Tyranids, but it's unknown. Well, none of them are exactly good reasons, or at least good excuses. They are nonetheless still the reasons given. Aliens are friends, not enemies. Maybe. Sometimes. Yeet. Actually, humanity rarely kills off alien wildlife. It's mostly sentient aliens that they kill off in Warhammer 40k. Alien wildlife are usually used for food, unless the wildlife is extremely dangerous to them. Wildlife, flora and fauna and stuff will usually be left alone, or even cultivated, harvested and so on, or mixed, bred or experimented on with, you know, human wildlife. So that means you get like mutant alien horses. There are some species of aliens that humans also somewhat coexist with. Only 2 of the major Xeno races will not actively attack you on sight. One of them gives you the same emotion as stepping in dog excrement, but Galaxy is not nice to xenophiles. Actually, most of the alien races are very varied. Some of them are extremely dangerous, like the Herd, or the Hood, or however you meant to call it. Some are quite peaceful, though. In fact, like the Emperor came across various races that were coexisting with humans rather nicely. We got the Eldar, who some of them are very happy to coexist, some of them just don't care for you, while some Eldar will attack you on sight. Minor Xeno races, anything spacefaring is also hostile. Not all the time either. While we don't see a lot of the different races that the Tau have managed to bring into their empire, some of them are actually very friendly. even the group themselves aren't incredibly aggressive. Like, as aggressive as they are as a culture in general, they're not just going to go into a full-on race war with you if you, you know, come with them for diplomacy. There are a few alien races that humanity does work with. Like, you got that weird monkey race. And then you've got a few races that coexist on various planets. Most of these aren't very nice coexistence. Like, we're allowed to live, it's more or less, rather than, you know, treated equally. Or some of these races do get treated relatively nice. But that's mostly because the people of the world treat them nicely, and the Imperium, and they pay their tithes well, so the Imperium doesn't care enough. Also, they might not always be aliens, but instead they might be mutants, but the Imperium's not sure whether to call them mutants or Xenos. Or calls them Xenos, not aware that they're technically still human. Sentient races are more likely to have psychos, so the Emperor probably wants to remove any non-human species Chaos can influence. Yeah. There's another point. Wait, how do subhumans happen? What do you mean subhumans? Only good alien is one that's bathed in holy fire. Yeah, also thanks for emote. Space Marines are a minor side tangent of a scale of the Imperium. I know they are the poster boys, but the main bulk of conflicts is done by humans. Yeah, main bulk of the fighting is done by normal humans. You need to go to work. Bye-bye, Sir Honey Rose. Good luck at work. When Mama Subhuman and Daddy Subhuman have a lot of fun, cat people organs, those subhumans. Oh, they're mutants. There's various ways mutants have occurred, one of which is just it's been long enough that over tens of thousands of years the humans evolved. Others, but most of the time it's genetic experimentation. Dark Age of technology humans were very keen. So this is like humans about 10,000 years before... About 20,000 years before the time that 40k takes place. They really love for genetic engineering. Basically, this meant that they created the Photon, who were these short people that lived on high gravity worlds, and they became like dwarves. This also meant they made these... I can't remember what they're called. They're very long, though. They're very tall. Tall and skinny. And they live in space, low gravity environments. Longshanks or something like that. Then you've got like the beastmen. Some of the beastmen might have been Ogrons, who were like these massive creatures that are a bit dumb. But they're humans who are massive and they live on extremely hostile worlds, like filled with massive monsters. Then you have... Oh my gosh. I just went flying. We should look for other less racially charged names for this kind of discussion. What do you mean less racially charged names? Then you had, what other races were there? Oh, the Ratlings. I don't know much about where the Ratlings origin from, but they're basically like, human. They're like our hobbits. But yeah, most of them were just... A lot of the genetic engineering, I imagine, was also just like, you know, for fun. For surgery. Felonies were probably created during the Dark Age of technology. Yeah. Some of it was probably just for like you get a lot of humans in 40k who just modify themselves for no other reason than they want to be modified. And they modify others for no other reason than they think it's fun. Golem and flesh, a good leather colour. Did you say that the leagues of Photon and Squats were also once normal humans? Because they exist in the galactic core worlds with relatively high levels of gravity? No. They were created by ancient humans to survive on the core worlds with extremely high gravity. And you can tell this because a lot of their technology is very similar to Imperial technology. But they were very much created to survive in those low gravity worlds. Of a high gravity world, sorry. Yeah, Photon were created the pre-egg collapse AI. Yeah. Yeah, it's in desperate need of update. Okay, we got our Golem and flesh here. A nice leathery colour. It's a lot darker and warmer than Skeleton Horde. Oh, I just realised I've been using the wrong brush for everything. Yeah, I'll buy some more Winsor Newton brushes. I'm excited next month. I get to turn 18 and I get sent off to work. Wait, have you actually got a job lined up? Or are you just expected to find a job? It all goes downhill from here. The line, IRS. You'll have a great time. Don't worry about it. I'm going into TIC. And going hopefully into Tool Shed. I don't know what TIC is, but I wish you luck. Ow. Whack my head. Against the microphone pop filter. Work out a pizza place at Roblox game. TIC, TIC is a company my family has been working at for a while. Oh, how your father and mother met? Ooh. Cute. I think my parents met on a blind date. What you making? We're painting these dudes here. We're still in the very rough stages at the moment of painting. Quite early stages even. I'm just doing levers at the moment. Ow! Stop yeeting me, you big old meanie.
I cast Biggest Yeetus.
Ow! Bombardment! No! Get that burger off my head! No, get off! There we go. Found out a bit of interesting lore about the Black Templars paint scheme recently. Some of them have red fists in honour of the time they fought alongside the Crimson Fists in a campaign. Ooh. I never heard of that before. My Black Templar probably don't because they never... That's probably long before my Black Templar were around. If nothing else, probably didn't involve my Black Templar. Those Crimson Fists also have a black armor and white cross. Also have black and white crosses on their armor in return. Oh. Crimson Fist was one of the first chapters that they had, and like one of the major promotional chapters they had. In the very early days. It's not surprising if they get cool lore. How does that look for skin colour? It looks okay. I guess a highlight could be nice on it. Gonna have to try painting it in a way that separates it from the leather as well. Crimson Fist for OG Dude Bro Marines. Ooh. One Imperial Fist who learned the power of friendship made for best chapter. Second best chapter. Black Templars, best chapter. Yeah, definitely gonna have to do something else on the arm. Not really painted darker skin colours before, so it's all an experiment. We're speed running painting today. I know. Actually, it's because I'm doing contrast paint, so I'm not having to be particularly accurate with it. And they're so much easier to paint. We want the cover art to the first Rogue Trader book that started it all. Ooh. She's going plus ultra quick throw water on her before she overheats. No! I'll never overheat. I'm overheating. I'm too warm. Okay, I'm just gonna clean the brush up. The Star of the Pharaoh Speaker.
The story of the Pharaoh Speaker, the one and only time an Imperial Fist and an Iron Warrior were friends. I'm not crying, you are.
Isn't that Iron Warrior also incredibly based? Cupcakes are like hamsters. A lot can go wrong. Too much painting. Claimed this one. No! I'm not dead. Also, guys, have you heard the super major news recently? I mean, there's been a lot of major news, but definitely the most major one has been GTA 6 trailer. I've still not watched it. I never even knew there was a trailer. I never even knew people were expecting the game to be big or popular or whatever. So. Yeah, he told Peter Turbo that I was an idiot to his face. Oh my, did he survive? I once lost my cupcake and I found it a month later without fondant under the fridge. Oh, that's sad. What happened to your sister's cupcake? I'm feeling like cupcake's becoming a euphemism now. Didn't expect the biggest game franchise. I thought, is it that big? I mean, GTA 5 kind of was meh. GTA 4 was terrible. GTA 3 was even worse. San Andreas was decent, and that's the only good one. It's had one good game. How is it the biggest franchise ever? Okay, guess Elder Scrolls and Fallout could also fall into that category. You know. Do you ever consider that your taste in a game does not reflect the general populace's feelings? Why would I consider that? What? Are you insane, Talan? I think Talan's going insane. Strange, if this Iron Warrior was so good that Peter didn't immediately cave his skull in. Oh, that's cool. Any opinion that does not match my own is not one that's worth listening to, especially when it comes to video games. Nah, I know GTA 5 is kind of popular, and that GTA 6 would probably be relatively popular. GTA 6 has made more money than any other game in history. GTA 5. GTA 5's made more money than any game in history. That's because it got those weird shark credit cards or whatever. That kids spend all of the money on it. Or the parents' money on it, rather. But you kids should even be playing the game. If Jesus came back the same day as GTA 6 release date, it would be a longer line at the local. To be honest, I think if Jesus came back today, most people wouldn't care. Because as soon as he said something that the majority of supposed people who are meant to care didn't like, they'll just be like, that's not Jesus. That's not the real Jesus. And then they'll try to hang him. You know, see? Just like they originally did to Jesus. They crucified him because they didn't like what he said. That's the curse of being a child of God. The people will want to punish you for it. It's sad. It's sad. I'm pretty sure Big J would have to reschedule. So does FIFA buy GTA 5 still make more? Oh, so does FIFA, but GTA... Yeah, FIFA sucks though. Not even fans of FIFA like FIFA games. I'm pretty sure that's true. Isn't it? Fans of FIFA don't like FIFA. Because I never hear anything positive about any FIFA game ever. People play it and they're just like, this game absolutely sucks. I hate it. Yeah, FIFA sucks. No complaint there. Oh gosh. Sports games just being a full cost roster update is the biggest gaming sin. Changed my mind. Yeah. I've not heard. I think they keep the same bugs in the game. At least Warhammer Total War, you get like all the stuff from the original game gets to be kept. Oh darn it, I missed those things. Oh whatever, I can go over them later. I can go over them now. A person I know that plays FIFA also beats their wives, so you know, some might find a link there. I think that's a generalization that's not been healthy to make. But that might just be sports fans in general. Oh god. Okay. Let's finish a Government Flash for now, and then we'll finish up. I'm for LeBron James of generalizations. No, you're not allowed to be. Every like on this stream, by the way, is a prayer to the Omnisire or whatever god you worship. Every like on this stream is a prayer to LeBron James.
I worship chaos. Chaos will rule the bakery.
That's a lie. Chaos will never rule the bakery. Because I'm here to protect it. And chaos is not as strong as me. It's fine. It's fine. Now, I heard about today, apparently, there's a demon prince of Slaanesh, right? Or more accurately, a demon princess of Slaanesh. Because she was like some, you know, noble's daughter, right? In 40k. And she decided to kill all of the competition for, like, the throne. And then, like the throne of a planet, sorry. And then she basically got all the psychers on the planet to go and teach her psychic stuff and how to summon demons and so on.
Chaos cakes when the people demand representation.
Never! Maybe one day, actually. Maybe on a member stream one day. Yeah, but so she summoned a greater demon of chaos, a keeper of secrets, and it tried to possess her, and she ate it. She literally used up all of its warp juice. She forced it down, used up all of its warp juice to empower herself, and then summoned another demon. And also overwhelmed that one. And, you know, consumed its entire power for herself. And then again.
Baking stream when?
And again. Oh gosh, darn it, that was meant to be. Other way round. Oops. Maybe one day. Cooking is difficult though. So are hand cams. That one wasn't meant to be for tanned. What was it? Yeah, this one was meant to be the player one. Ah, whatever, it's fine. Conjuring Cupcake stream. But yeah, eventually, Celeste likes her so much because of, you know, her excess power that she craved, that was able to overwhelm gods, not gods, greater demons, that Celeste made the woman a demon prince, gave her demonhood. It's like, oh my goodness. That's actually pretty cool. But yeah. Pretty fun. And it makes logical sense too, even if Marines get overwhelmed by demons. Because when it comes to fight, it's effectively a battle of wills and a battle of the soul. Flash always has such wholesome stories. Yes, so wholesome. I was like, hi, Echo.
A question of Slaneshi matters. What's the over-under on Shelaxi Heelbane, the named Keeper of Secrets? Is that some lore I just don't know?
It's probably some lore you just don't know. I feel like I should know that lore. I feel like I've read about it ages ago, considering I like Slanesh was my favourite god of chaos. That being said, I was never that interested in the demons themselves. Because demons kind of suck. I just realised Emperor's children don't have access to Fabia's bile. The current codex of Emperor's children don't have Fabia's bile. Oh, wait a minute. It's the Emperor's Children detachment for Chaos Space Marines still fireable right now. It definitely makes the skin dark. That's nice. I have a general stories of other named demons, but Shellac seems to be... I don't know much about Shellac, just it's OP on the tabletop. Oh. Shellac seems to be a little law, even in Codex is somewhat I remember. Oh no, Fabulous Bill. Fabulous Steve. Bill, that's the one. Emperor's Children are okay at best, in my opinion. Yeah, we were talking earlier that they don't have access to Predators, Dreadnoughts, or Forge Fiends, so that kind of sucks. And I just realised I don't have access to one of the named characters, instead that's just a normal Chaos Space Marine. I'm checking. I'm checking this now. Okay. Detachments. Veterans of a Long War, Deceptors, Creations. Creations about... Okay, yeah, so the Emperor's Children doesn't exist anymore as a detachment. The kind of glass cannon like Dark Eldar.
Shooting, in my fast melee army, never gonna happen. Just party bust the flawless blades into your problems.
Yuck. Now, flawless blades aren't bad. And you got access... I mean, I wouldn't say for a bad army, but I do feel like they are lacking the variety that they should have, especially when looking at the other Chaos factions who have access to Predators. It's like... World Eaters are a fast melee army. They all move 8 inches. They're all very fast. They are very much very melee. But they get access to Forge. They get access to cheaper Forge Fiends. And to Predators and everything else. Khan gets access to artillery pieces. Like the skull cannon and stuff. They get access to the Dreadnought. Flawless Blades one-tap knights. If what someone said of a discard goes off, they almost one-tap knights. They're not quite capable of doing so. Also, it requires 6 Flawless Blades, which is an entire... That's very expensive. For that amount of points, you could basically buy yourself a Demon Prince and a unit of 5 Tormentors or something like that. Which would also do pretty well. The main problem with Flawless Blades is that as good as they are, they don't really fill any niches that the Emperor's Children need filled. Or don't already have filled, and they're very expensive. Cupcake should do a live stream build of GQUUUX Gundam. Maybe one day I'll do a Gundam. Maybe one day. People do request it quite often. That's way too much of a bubble. Emperor's Children Demon Princes are scary though. Yeah, that's the thing. I seem I'm losing a lot to standard Marines. I think when it comes to a new codex, especially one that introduces an entirely new faction, you're going to get a lot of losses because everyone's going to be new to them. Meanwhile, no one's new to standard Marines right now. And standard Marine mostly have a low win rate because most people who are new to the game are likely to start with standard Marines. And most people go into a tournament for the first time are likely to go in with standard Marines. Which gives them a generally lower win rate than other factions. Or at least that's generally the excuse people give. I don't think the codex...
That line of logic doesn't hold up to voting, unfortunately. They showed up and bodied everything. Judgment tokens were cracked.
Yeah, that is the issue when you got something that's new, that's ridiculously overpowered. I'd say Emperor's Children feel balanced from what I've seen, but I've not really looked too hard at the detachments and other stuff. I never even knew they didn't have predators. Which personally, I feel like not even for balance they need. But I know what the new units are capable of and they seem decent enough. I don't really have a complaint about them one way or another. Like, I think the new Death Guard stuff is way overpowered right now. Oh, so Guardsman faction get wiped out easily, especially facing World Eaters or Tyrant Bugs. Nah, Guardsmen are fine. Guardsmen have a larger skill gap to play them. I think. From what I've seen. Like, a lot of people absolutely get bodied by World Eaters because they have no idea how to play against them. And a lot of people don't play with decent terrain setups, which benefit Guardsmen. Like, Guardsmen definitely benefit from having a lot more terrain, but a lot of people don't like playing with a lot of terrain. But that in itself really hurts Guardsmen if you don't. Similarly, Tau get hurt in the same regard. If you don't go with a very tank-heavy army either, you're also nerfing yourself a little bit. So, you don't need tanks to win. Okay, there we go. We got leather and fabrics and almost all of them done. I'm gonna actually now. Marines come bang in the middle of the pack when it comes to tournament wins. Pretty much what I'd expect. Do they? Last time I looked at the win, whatever percentages table or whatever, Black Templars were relatively low actually, and Marines were below average. Were below the 50% mark, were like 45%. I think Black Templars were like 40% win rate. Where did I put the tissue? There it is. No. I definitely think they need to do something. Angron sucks in the World Eaters Codex, but from I've looked at the World Eaters Codex quite a bit though, because Reddit just keeps recommending it. And the discussions, I'm like, you know what? Nothing about the World Eaters right now seems unbalanced, other than Angron seems a bit weak, and maybe the Bloodletters seem a bit strong. But other than that, it feels like a relatively balanced army. Well, they just seemed a bit powerful before. But that's mostly if they didn't know how to play against them. But I don't know. But yeah, we're getting through this. We're still doing very rough work right now. But at least we started to become more colourful. Let's look at this dude. How is he looking? He's dry. Yeah, they started to look more colourful. Next time, it's probably going to be doing blues here. And like for guns and stuff. And then once we got the blue, or at least one shade of blue on, we'll get onto the metals. No, we'll do all the shades of blue first because if you look at this gun, actually no, that's just got a base shade of blue on it. Never mind. Yeah, if you look at like this guy's guns and shoulder pads, you can see I've got multiple shades of blue on them. Imperial Knight Codex coming has me happy. House Tyrannus cover looks so good. 8th was Cadmus, green. And Raven has a striped supplement book. Oh yeah, the new book looks like it's got loads of things about how to paint for knights because you don't have a combat patrol. Which is kind of sad that knights don't have a combat patrol. I kind of wish that knights had I don't know, like a supporting unit or something, you know, like they had they had access to tech priests. That would be fun if they had access to tech priests, and like, you know, just like some sort of supporting infantry could be really cool, like equivalent to naval breaches. A combat patrol is too armageous, and you have to figure out how to deal with it. Yeah. Mechanical dogs, that's what they need. Oh, that would be cool, actually. Night dogs. Admech allies. Oh, did we get an Admech allies? That's cool. No, but it would still be cool if they just had their own, like, cool infantry unit. Like, I'm just imagining, like, some guys with shields and shotguns and stuff. That are meant to just stay around for Knight's Feet and protect it from being, like, bombed or whatever. Because I swear I remember reading, it was about the Titans. And that they had like protective detachments just for the Titan's feet, just to be around the Titan and protect it from, you know, people just running at the Titan with melter bombs. Feudal infantry, yeah. Oh my goodness! Now I'm just thinking to like a pike detachment around the feet, but for laser pikes. So they can shoot you, but they all have a, like, despite having 24-inch range, they all have a pistol special rule, so they can shoot you while you're in battle with them. And the special rule is that they can hit you on a 4+ with Overwatch. Or they can, like, Overwatch a oh, and maybe then, once per battle, they can Overwatch a free with a special detachment. Knights need squires, right? Yeah, that's what the armigers are for. The armigers are for squires, effectively. Yeah. Oh, but it'll be so cool if you had, like, just feudal infantry for them. Can we keep it down? No, I can't be quiet to free spin. I have to talk. I'm at work too, and my work is talking to people. But oh, guys, how's it all looking now? How is this guy looking now that his arms have dried? Okay, yeah, that's actually a relatively okay darker skin tone. I think I'm going to have to go over with other stuff. And what about you for tan skin tone? Yeah, it's not quite as dark. It looks a bit tanned. That's nice enough. Need a new flame of armature for Imperial Knight, to be honest. I'm fed up with looking at war dogs with envy. Honestly, the Chaos Imperial Knights just seem so much more thematic, I guess. And the war dogs especially just look in general better than armatures. Like, I've seen people write lists for Chaos Knights, and it's just basically a bunch of war dogs and one knight. I've only seen people who write lists for Imperial Knights, and it's like, I've got 2 armatures here, just so I can get my special rule off for my knight. For my knights. Oops, all war dogs. Yeah, war dogs looks pretty cool. I would have been looking at like what can I ally into my armies, and I've looked at for war dogs. I've been like, actually, the war dogs look pretty good. When I've been looking at like my Templars and stuff and allying knights into them, I've been like, okay, yes, so you don't want an armager, you just want knights. I guess that's maybe a big difference between them. And they try to have that difference purposefully, to where for the Imperial Knights, the armigers are only there to support the knights, while in Chaos Knights, the war dogs form a significant part of your army. Or the core of your army. Which, I mean, it's nice, because that gives you 2 different play styles of them. But anyway. We got lots of painting done today. I feel so happy. The fact that it's taken me so long to paint sometimes just makes me not want to paint more. So it's like, being able to get quite a lot done and feel like I'm actually being productive for once is nice. Which I guess our last couple of streams have been doing a lot of tedious work of just trying to prepare for now. Because I can't just paint these paints over black. You won't be able to see them. So anywhere where I've accidentally gone black onto here and stuff and onto there, I had to cover up. So...
It's because you're not visiting the website every 10 minutes, Mum.
Website? Oh! I know what you mean. We got a website here. I wonder if there's anything new on it. Do you think there's anything new on the website? Oh, if there isn't anything new, we've seen all of this. We've seen it all. Don't worry about it. It's nice though. But do you think we got any Omegas out yet? No. Do you think we'll actually release a combat patrol box for that Space Marines? Probably gonna go home early tomorrow and actually work on a tiny warbringer. Ooh, nice. Oh, if they did release a combat patrol box, they could just release 4 armigers. Oh, wait a minute. We've taken off the Imperial Knight box. You know, the normal Knight. The basic Knight's been taken off. It's so they can prepare for the release of the next Knight. Ooh. I wonder if they've done the same for Chaos. No, they've still got their Questoris Knights on. Oh no, they're 15 plus Questoris Knights. Ooh. Yeah, we don't have a Questoris Knights here either. Wardead Cop. These things are so cool though. Look how cool these war dogs are. Oh, I love them. Then you compare it to these knights. These armadures, it's like, eh. The Spirit Defender and Perceptor box, yeah. Imperial agents. Imperial agents, where are they? Yeah, imagine if Imperial Knights had something like this for infantry. That'd be cool. This model is still way too cool. I want it. I want a carnivore equivalent for Imp Knights. That would be nice. It would be nice to have more versions of them. Maybe you actually doubt it because you get the Defender. It doesn't look like most of the codexes that don't need a range refresh or getting much. They're getting like 1 or 2 new models. Maybe make a baby Serratus Lancer. Oh, that'd be adorable. Hi. But let's look. Is there anyone we fancy raiding today? I'm not sure. Oh gosh, there's a lot of people online. Oh no. Actually, I can't be bothered being online because I need to do some exercises. Get my chest jiggles all weird. Need to move. Bam, bam, but I've been doing exercises again. I spent 20 minutes on my bike today, my spin bike. I spent 20 minutes of a spin bike on Monday. I'm like, yeah. It doesn't feel like I'm doing much, but I'm trying. You know what? I need to go back to my hand cam so I can give you all a love heart. Love heart. Yeah. Love heart. But yeah, we got so much done. Look at our Tigurius model. It's coming along. It's all coming along. Yeah. It's all coming up Millhouse. It's all coming up Templar. Well, thank you, everybody. I love you all. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Remember, work hard but play harder. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to others. And vice versa. And eat good food. Sleep well. Don't eat cupcakes, but do dream of them. Because cupcakes are friends, not food. Yeah. Oh, love heart. Broken love heart. Oh, no. No, love you all. Ah! No, you. Echo.